All right, Shalom. I want to give first of all, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Once is like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. I'm gonna make a quick show through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and it has started again. This happened to me yesterday on one of my channels, GMS Rise&Shine Da. And they took another channel from me, Rise&Shine, GMS Rise&Shine guy. So, and this is the lovely reasoning of what they took the channel down. Now, might I add, with no explanation. I mean, this is their BS explanation, but no warning. That's what I meant. No strikes, no nothing. So I started another show, another site. Which one is this one? Salakia. I wanted to get kind of, this is my main channel, GMS, until the elected seal. But the other channels are GMS Rise&Shine 1. Put that up there. And GMS Sakaria. I'm still working on the names. And GMS Seal of the Elect. Now, normally I don't make a big deal out of these things. It is what it is. But I was pissed off, of course, rightfully so. All right, I'll be lying to myself for saying I wasn't pissed off, because you do your thing, you do what you got to do for the Lord, and here it is, this demons just come and interrupt. But then the brother from GMS Las Vegas sit down, he took down his main page, exact same thing, and I guarantee you, because it did it to me at 4:59 in the morning. When I saw the text, so I probably did the same thing to him. So this is part of the truth, but overall, the main cause of everything that's happening is the famine of the world. All right, the famine of the word. That's the main thing that's keeps shining, because it makes more sense than it was back in the days when we lost a lot of channels unexpectedly. What I mean back, I'm talking about way back when things really started booming and we got the green light. Um, us younger brothers got the green light to go to do our thing. Our individual, you know, epistles. So once we got the green light to do it, then it was a problem for them. Okay, it was a big problem for them, and now the we at the end is an extreme problem for them. All right, so they're gonna try to do everything what it takes to make sure that we don't say what we don't tell the truth. But guess what? We're gonna always tell the truth regardless. And there's a period of time where we're not gonna say a damn thing. There's no words are gonna need to be said at all. No words gonna need to be said at all. Okay? Because everything is gonna be right in your face. You're not gonna tell somebody when they get in their head bashed in, oh yeah, you're in Jacob's trouble. We've been in Jacob's trouble for a minute. It started with the Northern Kingdom and is going after the Southern Kingdom. The Southern Kingdom, in case people don't know, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical Israelites. Okay? And in history, we were split into two kingdoms. The Northern Kingdom consists of the Ephraim, Gad, Reuben, Manasseh, Zebulun, Naphtali, Asher. I said Manasseh, right? Issachar. If I forgot another one, Salakia. But that's what it consists of, and so happens to be the Northern Kingdom, which are today Native Americans and the Latinos who came here after being oppressed from the Assyrians, according to the scriptures, which is factual, which is real. All right, they fled over here when no man dwelt. So when Christopher Columbus came here on this side, there was a reason why he met other people, and there's a reason why he came to this side, because he read Second Ezra, I believe the 13th chapter. All right, I'm gonna quote scriptures, and I'm gonna get one scripture, and that's about it. So they occupied this part of the world for centuries, and Judah, Benjamin, Levi, which consists of Negroes, African Americans, the head tribe, Benjamites, which are all the Caribbean islands, and the Haitians. All right, that we consist of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. So when this word came about, matter of fact, let me get that. Matthew's 24 and about 14. It says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached." And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So Christianity had a head start for centuries. The end never came. But when the true biblical Israelites was recognized through the scriptures, and great men went out there and preached that, the end came faster. Why? Because this is the end. This is why, um, quoting one of the bros who quoted somebody else, that quote was, "There'll be decades when nothing happened, and there'll be days with for like decades." So everything's happened speedily because why? The truth is out. Okay, the same truth that this place has shunned and lied about towards the Lord's people, taught about the Lord's people, is trying to put the genie back in the bottle, put the toothpaste back in the tube. But it's too little, too late. All right, you can't stop it. The truth itself. It's a wave. All right, it's a tsunami. Okay, you can't stop it. All you can do is try to hide it. This is why they spend millions, billions of dollars to try to make sure people did not know who they were. Revelations 11, I'm going to the point, 10. It says, and they that, sorry, 11. And after 3 days and a half, so 1776, America was established. 3 days and a half after that would be in the 1970s, 1960s and 1970s. So after that period of time, it says, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. So it wasn't of men, it was of the Lord, who sent forth his spirit for his people to recognize who they were. It says, and they stood upon their feet. So from, especially in the YouTube era, when more and more brothers was coming in, a lot more camps are springing out, not only in the United States, but all over the world. All right, singing the same gospel, singing the same thing as the teachers they have learned from. So the spirit of life is into us, and it said, and they stood up, and they stood upon their foot and their feet. So we stood on this, like, yo, this is who we are. It says, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. So the fear factor is that this word is spreading out. All right, the jig is up, the word is spreading out, so they need to stop this, but they can't stop it. So they have to move forward. And how are they moving forward? They're moving forward by doing what they do best, using violence. All right, they didn't have to in the 80s and 90s to stop certain things. The Internet of Things has spread this word throughout the four corners of the earth, and now they're in great fear. This is why Isaiah 24, I'm not going to stay this too long. As always a lesson within the lesson. 24 and about 9. It says 7. The new wine mourneth divine language, in ordinary hearts do sigh. The mirth of the timbers cease, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, and the joy of the harp ceaseth. This is what's happening now. They shall they shall not drink wine with song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down, and this America is the city of confusion. America is Babylon the Great. All right. Every house is shut up, and that it said that no man may come in. So there's going to be a period of time where it's going to be a martial law. All right. People won't be able to go anywhere. It says there's a crying for wine in the streets. All the joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. That cry for wine in the streets is not talking about liquor. It's talking about this truth. There's going to be a period of time where it can no longer be found. Like the scripture says, Isaiah 55 and what's 11? It says, seek the Lord while he may be found. So the time of seeking the Lord is still now, because soon we will no longer be out in these highways and byways. Amos 8 and 11 to the point. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. In that day shall a fair virgins and a young man faint for thirst. It's not talking about the thirst. It's not talking about drinking water. It's talking about this truth. There's the time of this YouTube era is shortly coming to an end. So, as our duty, since we see the handwriting in the wall, is to accelerate, despite the discouraging results that they're taking people's pages down that they had for fucking forever, for years, decades. Now is the time to go harder. All right? Because when that time comes, we don't have nothing to say. All we got to do is just pray to the Lord for ourselves and whoever we're with. With that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation Israel. Shalom.